Hey, close your bins up. It took him 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Hi, I'm Nancy. Welcome to my channel, Real Mom, Real Solutions. Today we're going to talk about dreaded laundry. Okay, so I know a lot of you are probably thinking another laundry video. There's like a million of them out there and they all have very similar ideas, but none of them really saved enough time for us. I'm a mother of 13 kids, so as you can imagine, we have a ton of laundry. So this looks all too familiar, laundry everywhere. By the time you finally get around to actually folding it and putting it away, it's time to start all over again. And the whole process just gets over and over and over. So my husband is the CEO of a company and he oversees all the different departments, and one of those departments is production engineering, and he does very well at pinpointing the bottlenecks or the problem areas where production is slowed down. And so naturally when he noticed our laundry problem, then he started analyzing it, and he first off he had me make a list of where we was currently at or what we was currently doing with our laundry. So the way we used to do laundry for 13 kids in 1 week, we had about 6 to 8 batches of laundry every week, which is about 12 hours of wash and dry time. We had about an hour's worth of sorting clothes, 3.5 hours of folding clothes, and then about 13 minutes, and this is if the kids was really fast on putting the clothes away, a minute a kid. So we didn't count the wash and dry time because you can do other things while the washer and dryer is going. You can accomplish other tasks, your homework, your jobs, whatever. So our total time spent doing laundry was 4.72 hours per week, so almost 5 hours a week. So he says, looking over this list, it looks like the 2 areas are sorting and folding that need to be eliminated. And naturally I look at him like, have you ever done laundry before? Because that's kind of what laundry is. I don't know how you're going to eliminate those. But he says, well, let's just look at it. So he says, let's start with sorting. So the first step would be to prevent the need to sort clothes. So he says we're going to separate the laundry baskets and never mix the kids' clothes at any point. And then the second thing would be to eliminate community laundry such as towels. Okay, so we gave each one of the kids their own dirty clothes baskets, and we told them make sure that you do not ever mix your laundry with anyone else's. And even our 2-year-old does not have a problem putting his clothes in his basket. You can color coordinate the baskets if you want to, and give each kid a certain color if you need to. But it only takes a couple of days of saying, no, this basket's yours, this is where you put your clothes, and they catch on pretty fast. It's not a big deal. And when you wash the clothes, make sure you're not tempted to mix more than one of the kids' together. I know sometimes it's a small batch and you think, well, just mix these 2 boys' or these 2 kids'. Don't mix them together. You have to keep them separate. Also, I know some of you are probably concerned with like the colors bleeding onto each other. If you wash them in cold water, then it doesn't seem to be a problem, and we haven't noticed a problem with it. Also, with community laundry, to eliminate towels, then we actually gave each one of the kids their own towel. They hang it up in their bedroom, and then they just wash it each week with their clothes when they wash their laundry. Okay, so we wanted the laundry system to be manageable by the kids, so we actually teamed the kids up, an older kid with a younger kid. And the reason for that is because the younger kids cannot reach to put their clothes in the washer. We have a top load washer, so they can't reach to go down in there. And also they also rotate days of the week that they are scheduled to do their laundry. That way all of the kids are not trying to do their laundry the same day of the week, which is usually a Saturday. They don't always stick to their day like they should, but it definitely helps a lot on spreading the laundry out and preventing everyone trying to get it all done at the same time. So when they bring their laundry in, then they put their clothes in the washer, and then they put their basket on top of the washer. And then when they change their batch, they take their clothes and put them in the dryer, and then they move their basket over to the dryer. And the reason for this is to label whose clothes are in there, so you can know at any given time whose clothes are in the washer, whose clothes are in the dryer. And another great benefit of this also is when the kids go to bed at night and their dirty clothes basket is gone, then it's a really nice last minute reminder that they left their clothes in the laundry room, and it prevents a lot of the mildew clothes left in the washer overnight. So it's a great benefit for that as well. Okay, so the next step was we needed to eliminate folding or hanging clothes for the younger kids. So we needed a way to organize clothes without folding so that it wasn't a big chaotic mess in the drawers. And we also needed a way to fit all their dirty clothes baskets and all their dressers in their bedrooms. Because of not hanging clothes in the closets anymore, we needed more drawers for each kid, or more spaces to sort their clean clothes into. Okay, so we knew we had to find a way to not fold the kids' clothes and still organize it in a way that they would be able to find something to wear easily, and also make room in their bedrooms, because we knew we wasn't going to have room for I mean, we have 4 kids in this bedroom. We knew we wouldn't have room for 4 dressers in here, and not hanging the clothes up in the closet, that's what we would need. So my friend actually came up with the idea of these bins. So make sure that when you get these, though, or if you get them, that you get the large ones. These bins are about 13 by 13 sizes. So each one of these bins does hold about as much as a dresser drawer. So doing it this way, this gave us enough for 4 kids to each have 5 bins. So it takes up way less space than 4 actual dressers, but the kids have as much space as 4 dressers would give them. Anyway, so, and also we label them with what goes in each one. You have pants, shirts, pajamas, socks, underwear, and we have school clothes or church clothes, or however you want to separate it. And I know that a lot of you are thinking, you know, did the clothes get wrinkled? They actually don't. We haven't had a problem with that. As long as you don't have them packed in there really tight. If the kids have a lot of shirts or a lot of pants or whatever, and they're really packed in there, then yeah, I'm sure that they'll get wrinkly. But you know, if it starts getting too full, then it's time to rotate your summer clothes out or your winter clothes out, or whatever point you're at, or just get rid of some of the clothes. So, but if they're, you know, a decent level, then the kids can still fish through them and they can find the clothes that they want to wear, and the clothes don't seem to get wrinkled. But doing it this way also took all the clothes out of the closet, so it gave us our space to put our dirty clothes baskets in the closets. So we was actually able to fit you know, everything in here plenty, and the kids actually had more room for their toys and to play. So it worked out great. Okay. My 3-year-old is going to show you how he does his laundry. So he's got a basket of laundry here that just got washed, and he's going to go through and put it away, and we'll show you guys how fast he puts his laundry away. So I am going to not make you sit there and watch forever, so we're going to speed up the video. So I'll set a timer and show you the timer after. So we will go ahead and start the timer as soon as he's ready to start. You ready to start doing your laundry?
Yeah.
Okay, you can go start. Okay, close your bins up. Okay, so he's done. That took him 4 minutes and 2 seconds. That was with him playing a little in between and finding a glove in his clothes and getting excited about it. And he definitely took his own sweet time. But even with all that, it took him 4 minutes to do his laundry, and that was his whole week's worth of laundry. So as you can see, it's really easy and basic, and I mean, he's 3 years old, 3.5, and he does it just fine, and he's been doing it for quite a while by himself. Okay, so I wanted to show how the older kids do their stuff. They still choose, most of them have still chosen to do bins and over dressers. So as you can see, this is my 16-year-old boy's room, and he still does bins for like his shorts and socks and underwear and pajamas, stuff like that, and then he hangs up his shirts in his closet. So he hangs up half of his clothes and he puts some of his clothes in the bins, but he still doesn't have dressers. He actually likes the bins even because you can use them for other things besides clothes. Really easy, and anyway, and they actually look nice too. So okay, so this new way of doing laundry has eliminated 82% of the time spent doing laundry. Washing and dry time did increase some because the washing of each kid's clothes separate did make a few more batches, but the batches are also smaller, so they take less time to dry. But we did get the sorting time down to 0 hours and the folding the clothes time down to 0 hours. Putting their clothes away is about 4 minutes per kid at a 3-year-old level. So with 13 kids, you're looking at 52 minutes a week of doing laundry time. I do want to make a note here, though, that doing it this new way, you are putting all this responsibility onto each of your kids. So this 52 minutes is not on mom anymore. It is divided between all of the kids. It's 4 minutes per person, so it's like no big deal at all. You do need to realize, I guess, your youngest, I would go down to my 3-year-old. So for my 2-year-old and my baby, I do either have to do it myself with them, or I have to have an older kid do it. And also, if you don't have any older kids, you only have younger kids, you would have to be the one that would help them to put their clothes in the washer and dryer. But that's maybe 2 minutes a person max. A minute for the washer, a minute for the dryer. So it still is very, very minimal on mom's time. Being divided between all the kids and putting that responsibility on the kids makes a huge difference. So, it's awesome being able to do laundry this fast for 13 kids. Okay, so in summary, there's really only 2 steps that you have to worry about for this laundry system. The first step is to make sure that you do not ever mix the kids' clothes, give them their own dirty clothes baskets, and don't ever mix their clothes at any point. And that eliminates your sorting. And then to make it possible for the younger kids to sort their clothes into bins so that they can still find something to wear without folding their clothes. Anyway, so doing it this way, we have eliminated 82% of our laundry time, and it's all put on the kids. Down to my 3-year-old, they can do their own laundry. So it's been great. It's been a great benefit to us, and I hope it helps you just as much. Please like and subscribe, and make any comments below. I'm always open for new ideas and suggestions, and thank you for watching.